We are all suddenly starving, and for good reason. You are looking at a comfort carb we know and love, but it's served up in one skillet, and it has a tempting veggie sidekick. Wendy Paul is here with her skillet broccoli Alfredo.
Yes,
this is what I'm making for dinner tonight. I already have decided.
This is what I'm making for dinner
okay,
tonight.
Good. What do you like about it?
Okay, I love that it's convenient. I love that it's one pot wonder,
yes.
right? So less dishes, less mess, less fuss.
Thank you.
And the sauce is good. It goes with everything, right? You could just eat it with a spoon. In fact, we should. No, I'm just kidding, we won't. But it's just easy to prepare. The kids love it, and it's a good way for me to get our veggies in.
Get those veggies in. I'm seeing some, am I seeing toasted cheese crumbles on top too? I mean, let's talk about the veggies, but that is what's gonna help them go down.
It absolutely is.
Yeah.
I mean, a little cheese doesn't hurt, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just made the well, first I did the pasta in the skillet.
Okay.
And then I drained it, set it aside. So I'm just doing a quick sauce, right?
Okay.
So I did heavy cream, some chicken broth that I had left over from when I did shredded chicken in the Instant Pot. Okay, so I always keep that on hand. Some seasonings, because we're all about layering the flavors, and this is a lighter dish. And as you said, sometimes if you put too much in, it overpowers it.
We were talking during the commercial break, and I was telling Wendy I had a skillet meal on Sunday that didn't go so well, and I think I overpowered it with the seasonings.
So you might have overpowered it.
Yeah.
So this is really versatile, though. You could do whatever you had on hand. I would do a little garlic, a little basil, or oregano, probably not both, because that would be too much.
Where I went wrong.
Okay, a little parsley.
Yeah.
And then we like to make it a little spicy.
Spice it up, sister.
So a little red pepper flakes, and then here's the surprise.
What?
It's whole oregano.
What?
So it's fresh oregano.
I've never used fresh oregano.
Right
ever.
into the dish.
Where do you even get it?
You can get it in the aisle with all the other seasonings.
It's like in a bottle?
Yeah, it's like in a bottle. There's like 4 or 5 of them.
I was today years old when I learned where to get.
Okay, well, smell it.
Lady,
Like it's just fresh and it has lots of flavor. Okay. And then here's another little trick to brighten up the sauce and not make it as heavy tasting. Some fresh lemon zest right at the very end. Okay.
Did you use? I should have asked this earlier. Sorry. Did you use the pasta water too, or?
I did not.
No, didn't need it.
I didn't need it. So this sauce is pretty easy to come together.
Okay.
So I felt I didn't need it. If you put your pasta in though, you could always save some.
Sure.
If you want to make the sauce stretch a little bit more, that would be a good way to do it.
Okay.
Okay. So we're just gonna add our cooked pasta.
And the broccoli cooks fast, right? So
broccoli
add that.
takes just a few minutes. I just use frozen broccoli that I keep in my freezer all the time. It's like a staple for our family.
So you bring the sauce together before you add the broccoli.
Bring the sauce together, add the broccoli, let it simmer in, and let the cheese thicken it, and then here you go, right? You've got your skillet broccoli. Now, our special topping, because I like that crunch, right?
Yes, yes.
I like a crunch with the pasta. I hope everybody else does, but if you don't have to. So
if you don't,
that's okay.
We don't know you, no.
So a little Parmesan cheese, a little bit of breadcrumbs, and some olive oil, and you're gonna mix that together.
Parmesan cheese, breadcrumbs, olive oil?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So you're gonna turn your broiler on. And you do have to watch this part so it doesn't burn.
Okay.
So usually takes about 1 minute to 2 minutes, so just keep an eye on it.
So I put the skillet in the oven?
Yeah. Do an oven-proof skillet though, please.
This feels fancy.
So a little bit of breadcrumbs or a lot of breadcrumbs and Parmesan cheese, and it just adds a little extra special touch to this skillet meal, right?
I feel inclined to say this is how Wendy Paul feeds her family, and this is how I aspire to.
I mean,
just those little, that wasn't a big deal, but it's that
not
extra
a big
touch.
Deal. It's an extra touch that doesn't take a lot of time.
Right.
And yes, we do have macaroni and cheese a lot, and we do have chicken nuggets. That's Benson's favorite breakfast right now is chicken nuggets. So I will just be right there with all of you other moms.
Protein.
I know it's protein. I mean,
whatever.
So yes, just a little extra flair to
Yeah.
make dinner time a little bit more special, but it doesn't take a lot, right?
Yep.
Start to finish 20 minutes.
I see a beautiful side salad, which means we've doubled down on the greens. Good
Double
job.
down on the greens. We're big salad fans, but you could serve it with, some garlic bread if you wanted. But we love salad, so we love to have salad with our dinner.
I am so excited to make this, Wendy.
It's a good one.
And you have more recipes just like this.
Yeah, just follow me on Instagram, The Real Wendy Paul.
I love to
it's
see
a lot
how
of fun.
I love to see how you meal plan. I love to see how you kind of get excited and circle the family around food, which we know is so important, right? For that tradition and that ritual. And you're just making it taste all the better. So we'll link you over to Wendy's Instagram from our website, where you'll also find this recipe. Thank you. Go to studio5.ksl.com. Just click on the recipe tab. And I'll remind you, you can also search recipe titles or chefs, cooks by name, using the search engine in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. So we hope this becomes a good resource, a good go-to dinner time resource every evening. And there's thousands of recipes there waiting at your fingertips to try and to taste.